This past week has been filled with major headlines, both in the U.S. and abroad. One America's Rachel Acenas takes us through the top stories of the week.
This past week, the president continues his working vacation in New Jersey as Congress takes its August recess. This as the war of words intensifies between the U.S. and North Korea. Also, the country pop music world loses one of its own, and a retired late-night comic makes a comeback. Here's more on those stories and all the week's top headlines in case you missed it.
The president kicks off the week in the midst of a working vacation.
President Trump is focused on his agenda while on a working vacation in New Jersey. Today, the president tweeted that he's working hard from his Bedminster Golf Club while the White House undergoes much-needed renovations.
And abroad in Europe, a heat wave dubbed Lucifer lives up to its name as temps soar to triple digits, the highest in decades. And in Greece, stargazers gather to take in a partial lunar eclipse in the capital city. And back in the U.S.
The U.S. Navy is reportedly declaring 3 Marines who disappeared near the east coast of Australia deceased. Defense officials said the Marines were lost when their MV-22 Osprey aircraft crashed into the back of a warship Saturday before falling into the ocean.
On Tuesday, President Trump's warning to North Korea.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
Also, in the world of entertainment.
The only thing I have left to do for the last time on a television program, thank you and good night.
From late night to anytime, Netflix announces comedian David Letterman will host a 6-episode talk show to premiere next year. Also, the country pop music world loses one of its own.
Like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo.
81-year-old singer Glenn Campbell dies in Nashville following a long battle with Alzheimer's. Midweek, a deadly 7.0 earthquake rocks China.
China evacuates thousands of people after a massive earthquake strikes the southwest.
And a Canadian pastor imprisoned by North Korea for more than 2 years is set free.
We're so happy.
Also on Wednesday, from tropical storm to hurricane. Franklin gains steam as it makes landfall in the central Gulf Coast of Mexico. On Thursday, President Trump declares the country's opioid crisis a national emergency. And repeal and replace. The commander-in-chief turns up the heat on the GOP.
I just want him to get repeal and replace done. So I say very simply, where is repeal and replace?
And a tiny toy gets a big warning.
A pink one in the middle, a red one, and a blue one.
The government cautions consumers about the potential choking hazard for fidget spinners and issues new safety guidelines for the popular toy. Also on Thursday in New York.
A tragedy like that is honestly so horrible for this community.
A high school football player dies after practice when a large log strikes him in the head during a Navy SEAL-style drill. Finally, on Friday, fully locked and loaded, President Trump tweets out the military is prepared for action against North Korea. And abroad in Egypt.
We're following breaking news out of Egypt, where a train crash has killed dozens of people northwest of Cairo.
And finally, Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor.
Floyd Money Mayweather and the notorious Conor McGregor.
The anticipation of their upcoming boxing match heats up as rule makers entertain their request to wear 8-ounce versus 10-ounce gloves to make their multi-million-dollar fight in Las Vegas more competitive.
And coming up in the week ahead, President Trump is set to take a trip to New York City before returning to his New Jersey golf course to continue his working vacation. Congress will still be in recess, and of course, all eyes are on North Korea amid the heated exchange of words between the U.S. and Pyongyang. For One American News, I'm Rachel Acenas.